I'm live. You're not.
We welcome you to this special presentation of the Suffolk County on LY Sports Network. And tonight we bring you a varsity hockey showdown between the St. John the Baptist Cougars and the Eastport South Manor Sharks. Two teams who are right now at the bottom of the standings. St. John's looking for a statement victory tonight in the face-off draw for Eastport South Manor. That is Pocarano. That might bring this one up is Anthony Calandra. Turning on the Jets. Intercepted by Calandra, who dangles past one. Calandra fire. Coyle has to try to ring it around the zone to the zone. Siri on the hunt, throws a hit on him. Back to get it is number 77. That is Cass Egan for the Sharks. Leading goal scorer for the Sharks. Drops it back to met with him before this game started. And here's a chance that was off the stick right there. Lucy springs it across to his man. That one is number 40, Liam Rogers. Here's Griffin Wiley. He gets taken down. Trying to toboggan of Lucy, who escapes from the check. Lucy again bounces away from another one. Wiley trying to hook it out, and it's taken back again by the Sharks. Rogers floats it back in. Lucy on the shield returns the feed around the boards. Siri has to go pitch back to get it, and now Panaccio approaches the corner, stops, observes, looks, fights off a hit right there. Good play by Pocarano to deteriorate his momentum. Siri in front as scoring opportunity that gets thwarted off the iron. Bring this one back in is the Sharks. Another chance denied right there by the netminder for St. John the Baptist. And Siri again has it. And a good job right there by number 60 for the Cougars. Here's another drive from the point that gets cut off. And St. John's trying to answer back on the forecheck here. This is Andrew Martone. He gets sent flying. No call, or no, there is a call. And first time tonight. Kills off this man advantage against the Cougars. St. John's with Siri, Panaccio, Martone, Larson, and Calandra on the man advantage. Calandra steps into one, and that one ricocheted off a skate in front. And the net is pushed off by DiStefano. And another face-off draw will take place in the Sharks zone. And the officials making the quick adjustments, putting the legs back on the iron right there as that shot gets blocked in front. Coyle trying, good play right there by the Sharks defense. It's Coyle back at the point, glove save made by DiStefano. And the St. John's netminder holds on to it momentarily before they reset. 60 seconds to go on the man advantage. St. John's. And he was cut off again. Siri trying to bounce one in front, and it just hit off a bunch of skates in front. Trying to knife it in down low. Coyle intercepts, and off to the races comes the Sharks. And Coyle has to take a back step here as he's away from his enemy right there. That's number 14 for the Sharks. Number 14, that's Christopher Nardi, who usually waits for it's knocked out of play by Rogers. And if you are tuning in, we apologize for the rest assured. We will do our best at bring you a good broadcast as possible, as this one is floated in there and it missed a couple of sticks in front. And a good job right there by DiStefano to hold his ground right there. Here's Rayleigh dangling through his legs. Rayleigh. Pinching in there again is Christopher Nardi. The stick of Rayleigh, and good job by St. John's. Play. 7.5 to go in the opening period. And pushing this one ahead is Polcarana. Got it onto the stick of Rayleigh. Rayleigh staying on side. Good play. And it skips into the goal. Score! A fortuitous bounce, and the Sharks strike first in this contest. A goal by Christopher Nardi on the feed by Rayleigh, and it's 1-0. And so St. glide it back in. Larson guarded by 3 different royal blue jerseys, and Fang with the shot at the point right there was Panaccio. And a great save is made again by DiStefano, who holds after there was a slight delay.
So I think I'm back.
And St. John's doing an admirable job of keeping this one in the zone. Trying to get a shot off the Sharks. A shot and a save is made again by St. John's netminder. Artone gathers it again, got it to stick up. We have a hooking penalty, and it's going to go against Eastport South Manor.
So Mike, I've got good news and bad news.
What is the bad news?
For that to work itself out. But the good news is I got my mic working.
All right, perfect.
I know everybody's been waiting with bated breath for that.
Yes, we are. And you didn't really miss that much. St. John's with a shot opportunity. Another chance warded off by DiStefano. And it's kept alive at the point again by Thompson. Panaccio with a drive that gets blocked again in the left circle, and it's cleared out by the Sharks. Before Anthony Borelli fires one wide. St. John's rushing back in. Here's Panaccio with a shot that's blocked off the leg of number 77. And so we've reached a minute left on the power play again for St. John's, and a big-time hit laid by Lucy on his man.
Letting him go there.
Takes the drive, fed onto stick of Panaccio, and a good block there by the Sharks. Kept alive again by Martone. Martone angles it across Panaccio, tries to delay. Back pedals and sends a feed that misses everyone for a moment. Martone picks it up, fired 14 seconds to go on the St. John's power play. Larson, head full of steam, bring it back in. Doesn't get all, bring it back up as Coyle, who lofts it across. Shot again by number 14. Nardi is covered up.
Nardi had Coyle going hard to the net. All he had to do was hit him with the puck. He opted for the wrister.
There's the face-off draw right there as Calandra tries to pop this one ahead. Calandra slams to the brakes. Sensitive front, just missed the stick of Kavanaugh. It bounces. Is for 14 for Eastport South Manor. Here's Griffin Wiley to Pocarano. And his feed is intercepted by Larson, who hooks it back in where it has to be played carefully by Cass Egan, who banks it. Pocarano sending a shot that just missed the pad of St. John's netminder. Cass Egan has to go back to get it again. There's a chance right there by the Sharks that just missed a couple of the sticks again. Pocarano tied up, got off another chance, and that one is denied and cleared out by the Cougars, which will be touched up for icing by Egan.
You know, for a period with not much pace, the game went quick.
This game has gone definitely not what we expected, with the Sharks striking first, capitalizing on the first goal, and tied up on the draw was Rayleigh, and bringing this one, or attempting to bring this one ahead right there was Larson. Losing tire or two was number 97, Trina. Larson taking this one wide, fires, glove save, and covered up again by DiStefano. 1:15 to go in the first. Draw again here against Martone. Siri tries to sauce it in front and just missed a couple of sticks again. Calandra and the Cougars regroup here. Grist continues as Egan gets sent flying into the boards. No penalty right there. This one around. Rayleigh tries to spirit it ahead. Finds his man, 5, Rayleigh, who gets checked into the wall. Martone. Pocarano trying to escape. Kept alive by Trina. Just missed the stick of Panaccio as the race back to get it behind the cage.
Good first period for DiStefano.
Four seconds left for St. John with the Sharks up 1-0. So definitely an interesting turn of events. And when you have Rosario DiStefano, who's just blocking all these shots and keeping it out of the nets, it's definitely going to feed into the rest of your lineup.
Well, it's a good first period for them. Good start. Not a good start for us. We're dealing with some internet issues. That's why I'm pretty quiet. I'm trying to get that fixed, so we do apologize for that, folks. Sometimes what happens is when there's a full building before these games, people get on the guest Wi-Fi, and it slows everything down. So we're trying to work through it, trying to restart the routers, and again, we will be back up to 100% very shortly. Our producers are working on it now.
Just another Friday night at the rinks, and it'll get better from here. So do not worry, folks. We got a treat for you. Two teams that find themselves vying for a victory in this peculiar varsity season. And we will begin the second period here with Coyle taking the draw against Kavanaugh, the assistant captain for the Cougars. Trainer lined up on the left side with Giganti for the Sharks, and Giganti tries to catch that one before it's taken back. But Pocarano, fortunately, steps into it. Coyle nearly misses the check, and Headball's team trying to send it in front, and it got cut off. Luzzi intercepted by Giganti, who angles ahead to Coyle. Here comes Coyle. Coyle taking this wide. Coyle fires, and a glove save is made by the St. John's netminder. 1-0 the score after one. And in the second period, the Sharks already getting a shot on board. Up on the draw right there, Larson can't win it back, and here's Wiley trying to send it ahead, just missed the stick of Martone. Martone with slanter steers it back in. Panaccio sidestepping away from the pressure. Come in there is Larson before it's taken away again by Rogers. And up ahead again, here comes the Sharks. There's a shot from the left side by Anthony Borelli, is covered up again by St. John's. Number 2, Eric Trommer, lined up on the left side for the Sharks. And here's Panaccio trying to skate by. Here's Larson at the point. Larson can't fight.
You got to turn off ice.
Landrup. There's the wheel away here, and it's got it to Larson.
Check.
Joseph Larson, coach's son, taking it back in. Larson navigating through traffic and just lost the handle of it at the last second. And that could have been a big opportunity for the Cougars to knot things up here. There's Panaccio back in the zone. Panaccio trying to curl and drag, and it's taken back by the Sharks. Pinballs off a bunch of bodies before bringing it back in with aggressive forecheck. And the net is actually knocked off a little bit, but play stays alive here. No
well, generally,
whistle blown.
if it's not affecting the play, they're not going to stop play. So,
yeah, exactly.
You know, the refs want the games to move, as we all do.
And Coandra had to race back behind the cage to get it.
Do you know that guy?
I mean, I heard he's a big deal.
He's a big deal.
So here comes Seri. Seri sends a shot on net, and again it's covered up by DiStefano.
That's not.
Kavanaugh again will take the draw here for St. John the Baptist. Seri lined up on the left side, and on the right side, just out of reach is Trainer, and this one will be touched up for icing by the Cougars. So Kavanaugh will take the draw again, the right circle, one back by the Sharks. Here's Luzzi with a drive, and it skips off a man in front. Chance Kavanaugh got muscled off in front again. Seri trying to send it through traffic, and everyone's just trying to fight away for that loose puck. Raley comes up with it, back the other way. Odd man opportunity. Raley curling to the middle. loses the handle on that one and taken away again by the Cougars. Siri, the other way, lines up with a drive that gets denied by Stefano. Good play at the side of the net again, and the feed intended back to Kavanaugh wouldn't go, and he's got to hurry back before the Sharks take it away here. And St. John's find themselves in a little bit of difficulty going back the other way. Siri trying to settle this one, and his pass is intercepted by Cass Egan, who fires it before it was blocked by Thompson. Egan just a walk away there, and Thompson fires it back in. Rogers has to get it to Rayleigh, who hooks it out of play. And 5 minutes of play, score remains 1-0 with the Sharks on top.
All right, so YouTube is coming back. Looks like we're okay. The choppiness is working its way out. And all's right in the world again. So I could chime in now. I know everyone's dying for that.
Andrew Martone almost successfully finessed his way by everyone. But Stefano in this case had other ideas. Sharks once again just able to defend their own territory. Panaccio walks back in with a shot that gets blocked off by another Sharks defender, and taking this one back is Traumer. Traumer's feed was cut off. Blanchard has to settle. Blanchard gets a bump from Traumer. Traumer trying to skate the other way. And this one is Martone. Martone has to escape. It's intercepted by the Sharks, and a kick save is made by the netminder for St. John's. Panaccio the other way. Can't scamper by. And the Sharks defense now in trouble. Panaccio almost driving in there on the backhand. Good job again by DiStefano. Garielli gets crushed by Colandra. A good solid hip check laid by Siri. Has to bounce off that check. Steers it down low. Another opportunity, skips off a stick in front. Larson has to pivot back and steps aside from the Sharks counterattack for a moment. Colandra keeping it alive here, knifes it down low again to Siri. Siri, late man to trail. Panaccio fires, scores!
Did it pop up?
Nicholas Panaccio has tied it up at 1. A sensational shift for the Cougars. Here's Siri with an opportunity, gets thwarted off by DiStefano. And a check is laid right there. Here comes Coyle the other way. Coyle with a shot, save made again by the St. John's netminder. This one is angled off the boards. Wiley the other way. Griffin Wiley trying to get ahead. Siri offsides by a mile. And we'll have another face-off draw.
Coyle seems like he's got some legs tonight. He's moving well. 2 or 3 chances so far, less than half a goal.
The team leader with points, goals, assists, and right now, Sharks find themselves in the deadlock with the Cougars as this chance by Gigante misses the head of the St. John's netminder. Cass Egan trying to chip it ahead. Coyle can't step aside from that check. Egan fires it back in. Actually, it's fired out of play.
With apologies to Peter Skidmore, we've been calling him Rosario DiStefano. Rosario's over there on the bench. And thank you for the heads up.
Opportunity in front, score!
Wide open on the doorstep.
Gigante puts the Sharks back to the point, and it's 2-1 Sharks as Peter Skidmore heads to the bench. So the Sharks making a quick adjustment and they're taking the lead. Here's Pinocchio with a shot, and it's gloved carefully by, this time, DiStefano.
So I think it's time we gave Mr. Skidmore his due for keeping it close for the first period.
Pinocchio will take the draw on the left circle against Raley here. Christian Raley tied up on the draw. Pinocchio trying to fight it free. Martone stepping into one that was cut off by Coyle. There's Martone aggressively into one. Opportunity thwarted off by DiStefano. Another chance that went screaming wide over the head of the Sharks netminder. Picked off by Pinocchio. What a feed and what a finish!
Beauty. Up with those nicknames.
I take a lot of pride with having fun here. Gigante gets muscled along the wall right there. And to muscle off Varielli here. Varielli holding the line. And this feed is intercepted by Calandra, who hoists it ahead to Pinocchio. Pinocchio. Rogers having the back check here, and his feet just missed the stick. Martone on the hunt, and his shot just wide of the net. Martone held up along the wall right there. Rogers ahead to Varielli, who angles it across to Gigante, he's got his man a drive and a glove save. Partially made by St. John's netminder. Calling for that feed with Gigante. He's got 2 tonight. He wants to cap it off with a hat trick, and this one is covered up by the St. John's netminder once again.
Freezing a bit. Yeah.
Varielli tied up on the draw again. St. John's having trouble getting it out here. The shot. Here's Griffin Wiley with a shot. Good save made by DiStefano. Coyle up ahead to Varielli. Varielli wheels it in front, and then it was pinballed back onto his stick. Varielli, good job right there. Goes slamming hard into the cage. An ugly collision as number 57 goes hard into the post. And it looks like he is...
You want to let him play.
Became a yard sale once he got into that collision with DiStefano. Here's Stromer, 60. And this one ahead was Martone. Gigante with a pair of goals, try to get back to Egan. Cass Egan. Raley again, he's got Tromer. Raley fires and just missed the shoulder of the netminder for St. John's. Back in, Calandra has to settle before feeding it ahead to Martone. Martone, rebound, score! Back attempt by DiStefano. And he has himself a pair of goals. And just like that, Ocarano's feet just cut off by Larson. And it's whipped back in by the Sharks, number 64, Anthony Varelli. And Tromer. There's Varelli stepping into one and just sailed over the net. Ocarano. Deflection attempt by Tromer. A good job right there by the Sharks as they own
with the rinks to try and get this thing fixed up. It may require a router restart, in which case we would lose the broadcast. So we may just have to hang with it for the rest of at least this period without any jumpiness or anything like that in there, in addition to the highlights. So again, I'm really sorry. We're going to work with the rink. We're going to get that router rebooted. And
One bounces into the glove hand of the St. John's netminder. And so 2:18 left to go in the second period.
oh man, he says it's painful. He obviously doesn't know what I...
Sharks having a little difficulty coming up with the loose puck for a moment. Rayleigh trying to send it back in. Instead, he's pressured back, and the Sharks have to retreat before St. John's can steal it of Rogers. Coyle. Two-way forward for the Sharks. Got it over to Rogers again. Here's Gigante. Pair of goals on the hunt for the hat trick. Coyle stepping in there. Takes in this case, that's Griffin Wiley. Wiley angling it over to Luzzi. Luzzi almost blows a tire, stays with it. Siri with a shot in the centering feed. Opportunity, score!
All right, folks. We're going to try dropping the resolution to work with a little less bandwidth. Hopefully that'll take...
So Griffin Wiley has doubled St. John's lead by 2. Now St. John's has turned things around after trailing 1-0 after the first period. It's Calandra fighting off of Morrison, steps into it from the trailer. Another chance denied by DiStefano, and again the Sharks netminder comes up big in a pivotal moment. Trying to get it out of harm's way here, tied up, and everyone converging in the corner. Here's Trommer over to Varielli, and man gets knocked down. Play continues. That was Kavanaugh. Varielli fires, almost got past the netminder. Sir sounds, he couldn't get it off in time. And the score after 2 is 4.
I'm going to throw my laptop.
Both teams strategizing one last time before they go to war for these last 15 minutes. And Knott's the score at 4. To get you up to speed, the Sharks led 1-0 on a goal by, but plenty of time left to go in this one. It's been a goaltending battle between Inzarilla. May have a spectacle worth remembering. Dueling hat trick opportunity for both Panaccio and Gigante. Here's Polcarano. Coyle loses a wheel or two. Kennigan, the captain for the Sharks, pinches in there. Luzzi slams on the brakes. Varielli steps into a hit right. Well, this is Trena. There's 291s on St. John's. Hard to tell as Trena has his jersey tucked in partially, while Nicholas Panaccio, wearing number 91, has it tucked in fully. Toss again. Angled ahead to Wiley. Sharks trying to pressure back here. Wiley sends it back in. Panaccio on the hunt. Panaccio in the glove of DiStefano. And our timekeeper here at the rinks just a couple more minutes or so ahead of us. It's been an uphill battle for everyone tonight, not just the players on the ice, but also the production staff here as Rogers fires one off the glass. Gigante, centering feed, just slipped off the stick of Coyle. Here comes Panaccio the other way. Nicholas Panaccio trying to dance by Egan. Panaccio stays on his feet. Panaccio bumps into a man. There's Trummer back the other way. Gigante, he's taken down. And for the first time tonight, St. John's will go to the penalty box. And a big opportunity for the Sharks to get back in this contest. And Nicholas Panaccio on that aggressive attack in the Sharks zone led to him tripping up a man. And the result is a Sharks power play opportunity for 2 minutes. Barrielli fires and it hit off the skate of Raley, who's shaking up a bit. Can't be cleared out by the Cougars. Kept alive by Raley. And play continues. Larson pressured by Kennigan. Kennigan steals it. Coyle trying to wheel through here. Raley fires from the left circle over the head of Inzerillo. Rogers dances around his man. Here's Coyle. Coyle back to Raley, who keeps it alive. Back down low. Kennigan sauces it back to Barrielli. Fires! Stick save made by Inzerillo, and it's slammed out of the zone by the Cougars. And some time killed off by St. John's here. Barrielli trying to step aside from the big man, Siri. Those two converge. There's a chance. Barrielli, as that opportunity hopped off a skate in front. Barrielli keeps it alive. Barrielli fires. Save made again by Inzerillo, and it's cleared out safely again by the Cougars. Almost intercepted on the catching glove hands of Siri before it's taken back ahead by Raley. Raley again trying to cut in. Raley gets checked into the glass for a moment, sending a shot in front. Rebound, score! Captain Canavan to the rescue. 4-3. The Sharks for a moment before Thompson tries to push it back in. Here's Raley trying to fight free for that loose puck once more. Traumer in trouble. PJ Washington intercepted by Raley. Raley the driller fires. Save made by Inzerillo. And Raley once again was knocked down. Lucy back the other way for the Cougars. Lucy taking it wide, sends a shot on net. Pad save is made by DiStefano. Oh my goodness, almost a dangerous turn of events right there as Cass Egan nearly played it Bagley in front of the cage. And a man gets tripped up, no penalty called. Back the other way, the Sharks go. St. John's trying to answer back here. Down by 1 are the Sharks as Panaccio tries to double the Cougars' lead once more. Lucy keeping it alive. Lucy fires from the slot. Rebound, and a stick save is made by DiStefano. and someone loses their helmets. That was Kavanaugh. And no, that is not DiStefano, and that is Peter Skidmore, number 33. Number 39 is Rosario DiStefano. So the Sharks, during that brief intermission, went back to their original starter in net to begin the third period. There's Calandra in trouble for a moment, and bringing it back in is Larson. Larson walking the line, trying to dance around Coyle. Larson staying with it. Joseph Larson slams on a break. Trying to button hook right there away from his man as that shot skipped off the stick in front. Wiley. Varielli gets sent to the ice by Wiley. The corner, here's Larson. Penalty called. And Brian Seary for the Cougars. Is reprimanded for a penalty. And we'll find out what the call is here as the head linesman discussing the matter with St. John's head coach. So a 2-minute penalty for number 75, Brian Seary, and 2 minutes for the Sharks to tie it up here. And shorthanded opportunity by Larson was thwarted away again by number 33, Skidmore. Cass Egan slams on the brakes. Egan fires it back in from long distance. And here's Coyle. Coyle over to Egan. Egan from the circle with a shot that just hit off a body. Varielli pushed it down low. Coyle. Coyle. Back to Varielli. Through traffic, save, rebound. And everyone is trying to fight away for that loose puck before it was cleared out by St. John's. Played badly by the Sharks. Score! Just when you thought everything was going to go right for the Sharks, it ends up badly in a blink of an eye. And St. John's has doubled their lead once again, this time on a shorthanded goal by Andrew Martone, and it's 5-3. Rayleigh, that chance cut off by Larson. Coyle trying to get that centering feed done right there, kept alive by the Sharks for a moment before it's taken away by the Cougars. Anthony Calandra off to the races. Calandra can't get through everyone and has to pivot back here. Trommer floats it in. Good job by Larson. Eric Trommer out on the ice for Eastport South Manor. Kick save made by Skidmore. Rogers has to settle this one with 5 seconds left on the man advantage. And we are even strength. Rayleigh the other way. Coyle back in. Coyle centering chance cut off by the Cougars again. And it's lifted out of harm's way all the way down to the other end of the ice where it will be touched up for icing. Rayleigh taking this one in the left circle. Coyle at the left point. Pocarano through traffic, hit off a body. And then it's cleared out for a moment by the Cougars. Rayleigh almost lost the handle on that. Has to escape for a moment. Kavanaugh throws a check right there. And here comes Panaccio. Panaccio back the other way. Dangles around Pocarano. Panaccio. And his progress was impeded by the Sharks. Luzzi fires one. Tried to look for a deflection in front. Didn't find anything. Kennigan having trouble clearing it out. Cougars keeping it alive. Good job right there by Panaccio. Back to P.J. Thompson. Thompson, deflection in front, over the net by Kavanaugh. Another chance denied by Skidmore. 5.5 left to play in the third period. Rayleigh tumbling to the ice, but was able to get onto the stick of Kennigan, and a good save was made by Inzerillo. Kennigan to Coyle. Varielli, Kennigan, shot, save, rebound, and it was fought off again by Inzerillo. A good opportunity for the Sharks, almost going their way. Here comes Pocarano, bringing it back in. Pocarano dancing by, almost steered it in front. .450 to go. Has to be played carefully right there by Skidmore, who pushes the netting off the peg, and whistle is blown again with 4:45 left in the third. Jimmy Traina wins the draw, but it was the Sharks who come up with it, and back they go. Tromer losing the puck right there for a moment. Coyle, or is this one Tromer again? Takes a spill into the boards from his knees. What a play right there by Tromer to protect it from an unusual position. Tromer kicks it back in. Colancher has to race back to get it. Wiley in a collision right there with Egan. Everyone just colliding into each other. Under 4 minutes left to play in regulation. Siri almost stepping into his man. St. John's trying to hold the line here. Larson can't kick it free for a moment. Keeps it alive as it's banked off the boards, and it stays in the Shark zone. It's intercepted by the Cougars. Opportunity chance for Larson. A good save was made by Skidmore. Tromer can't get it out. Colancher intercepts. To Panaccio. Panaccio fires, and that one skipped off Skidmore. Siri held up there for a moment, and the Cougars still keeping it alive in the Shark zone. Egan can't handle that pass. He's got Varielli with him. Egan with a shot, has to be carefully fended off by Inzerillo. Another chance by Varielli, just missed wide. Here's Rayleigh, under 3 to play. Christian Rayleigh bursting in, centering feed. Oh, a save! Are you serious? Matthew Inzerillo, masterpiece with the glove hand.
Michael, we're gonna need you to calm down a little bit. You're disturbing the referee.
Back the other way. Nicholas Pinaccio in alone for the hat trick. Just missed the net. 2.5 left to play. 2:25 to go. Clock winding down here. Sharks in a disadvantage as they find themselves in a battle with both St. John's and the clock. And everyone's just sprawling for that loose puck. Just missed the stick of Pinaccio. Pinaccio has to carefully navigate it away from the Sharks. Drive from the point. Fought off in front again by Skidmore. Rebound. Score! Nicky P with the Hattie. 6-3 the score. With under 2 minutes to go in the third. Kennigan keeping it alive. It's not done yet. Kick save made by Inzerillo. Sharks in trouble there.